And we are back, and we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my people. You know that it helps us out a ton, and it helps you because it helps us keep bringing you this content. Now, y'all, a lot of people have given us thanks in the comments for reporting on what's going on with Maine. So we're just going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it so that you all can stay informed. Maine is a smaller state with a smaller population in the United States. But what it's big on right now is controversy, as the governor of Maine, Janet Mills, has directly confronted the Trump administration as it relates to allowing biological boys to compete against biological girls in girls' sports. Now, they have gone all in on this, y'all. Maine has gone all in. Maine has gone all in on this to the tune of fighting the Trump administration in court. And now it looks like the Maine University system is about to lose access, or has already lost access, to $50 million, y'all. So essentially, Maine has paid $50 million in order to allow the boys of the state to invade girls' sports and beat girls in girls' sports, y'all. This is the an immediate tangible price is $50 million. Let's take a look at a news report on this about the University of Maine losing $50 million just this week in order to keep allowing biological boys to compete against biological girls. But before we do, real quick, if you have $50,000 to $100,000 or more in your IRA or retirement, and you want to protect it from monetary debasement, from inflation, from everything, particularly if you're about to retire soon, y'all need to talk to my people at Augusta Precious Metals. They'll hook you up. They'll help you prevent your money from evaporating away as our country spins itself into oblivion. Go to Paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com, or call 844-651-8334, 844-651-8334.
The Trump administration has cut or paused close to $50 million in federal funds from the University of Maine System.
Leaders with the UMaine System released a funding update a short time ago, saying that 42 grant awards have been affected. Half of those were paused or terminated last month alone. They do say that 44 awards that had been paused have now been restored, but all of the changes are creating uncertainty, especially in the areas of research and public service. Maine AgrAbility is one of the programs having trouble accessing funds, and it falls under the cooperative extension.
So let's take a look at this news report here. So let's get a little bit more detail on this. According to WGME 13, University of Maine loses access to $50 million. The University of Maine has been hit with $50 million in federal funding cuts. According to a university snapshot released Wednesday, 42 federal awards that originally totaled $50 million to UMS are currently impacted, primarily at UMaine. The total balance remaining on the 23 awards for which termination notices have been received is $7.8 million, while $17.1 million remains on the 19 paused awards. An additional $21.2 million across 10 awards that were previously announced, but for which final terms and conditions were still being negotiated with the federal agency, have also been terminated or are on hold. UMaine is unable to access its federal funding for a program that helps Maine farmers, fishermen, and loggers. So y'all, the farmers, fishermen, and loggers, who I would imagine would probably on a whole be more conservative, I don't know, but one would think so, they're being impacted by this, what I consider a pretty terrible policy in Maine.
University officials say those grant awards totaled to $50 million and funded things like the Maine AgrAbility project. That program helps farmers, fishermen, and forest workers recover from disabling health conditions and prevent further injury. Members of the AgrAbility Advisory Council say the termination of their grant directly impacts some of Maine's most valuable industries.
So are they speaking up? Are they writing to their Maine Congress people, senators? Are they writing to Governor Janet Mills to say, look, man, this is crazy. Come on. Hopefully so. So there you have it. And I had wondered, is this directly tied to the fight with Trump? And here on the news report, it says this comes after a fight in February between President Donald Trump and Maine over trans athlete participation in high school sports. The administration announced in March it would freeze all funding to UMS as it investigated Maine for allowing trans athletes to compete. So y'all, I would like to know what you think about this, y'all. In every video, I continue to repeat the same point, and I'm going to say it again here. Maybe, can this become a thing in the culture, y'all? Can people start to repeat this? Can this maybe spread and people get their common sense back? Is that possible? Maybe we can start a movement right here on this channel. Now, first of all, y'all, I am all for sports, for kids participating in sports, and I'm not for discriminating against anybody. I think that the best way to categorize children in sports is the following, something that has probably been done for at least 100 years, if not more. Categorize children by their objectively identifiable characteristics. What is your biological sex? What is your height? What is your weight? What is your age? What is your grade level? Did you qualify for varsity or no? How many years of experience do you have playing this sport? Etc., etc. All of these things are objectively verifiable. They can be verified by an outside objective party. How old you are can be verified with your birth certificate. Your height can be verified by measuring with a measuring tape. Your weight can be verified with a scale, etc., etc. Right? The things that we should not consider for official school sports. How do you feel inside? That shouldn't come into play. Okay. Now, if you want to have some outside sports, Boys and Girls Club and that sort of thing, and they want to have special leagues for those who feel such and such inside, fine, then do that. Have the how you feel inside group of people, and you can say, well, I feel this way, I feel that way, and group those people perfectly fine. But for official school sports, children should be grouped on objectively verifiable characteristics, okay? And then it's fair. So what do y'all think about this? Do y'all think I'm onto something? Can we get this out there into the popular conversation? Let me know in the comments, y'all. But before you do, please stop, hit the share button, share this video out over email, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all of your favorite social mediums. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. Also, y'all, did you see how the tariffs were just ruled illegal by a judge? So we had tariffs yesterday. Today, we don't have tariffs. So do you know what this is going to, what's going to happen, continue happening to our economy, up, down, round and round? If you have a retirement and you want to retire with money in it, put it in gold, y'all, or at least look at putting at least some of it in gold, because gold has traditionally resisted the volatility. Go to Paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com, and speak to our partners at Augusta Precious Metals, or you can call them at 844-651-8334. Y'all, if they're closed, leave a message. They'll call you back. Make sure you answer when they do. Want to thank y'all for watching. Love y'all, and we'll see you back in the next one.